So I thought I'd make a very quick tutorial just to show something that I've started using today, and I wonder if anybody else is doing anything like this. So there's a few places I'm putting together a template, and there are various things that I want to make sure that I get done before I release it. So there's a couple of videos that I want to replace that are in the template, and I wanted to be able to link to those from an action item. So this is my project that I'm working on. These are the actions I have left to do. And this check to dos in QuickShop to do is my action item. And in here, you will see down here, I have this QuickShop with this green check mark at the start. And if I load this, it has backlinks. And basically the backlinks are tags. Basically, it's other places that refer to this page, and I'm using this as my tag so that I can locate those items. So I can see in the new store template, I have one here that says replace the draft video with a re-recorded version. I can go back to here and go to stores setup. This one says I need to make a video for this. So the idea is that anywhere I need to do something related to this before it's released, something that I don't want to forget about, I can basically tag it with this. So I'd be curious to know if somebody has an alternate way of doing that. So I could just give you an example. Let's say that one of the things I needed to do was in here, I needed to add a new tutorial. Then I would just type at and put in this green check mark, and that will find me this QuickShop page. So the idea is that anytime I have a tag I want to use like that for a to-do list, I will create a page that begins with this emoji and then has the thing. So if it's related to QuickShop, I can relate it here. If it was a to-do list to something else, then I would create a new one here. So I'll put in my green tag. This is Alfred I'm using to pull up the emojis. I really love Alfred. It's great. So I could have, things to check for project. That's basically just a tag I can refer to. Now the reason I'm using that green check mark, if I go back and make this the one that exists, QuickShop. So let's go into this page so I can see my 4 backlinks. I can test here if I can search for this. What I wanted was something where when I searched for the first character, it would give me all pages that began with this. And my first thought was maybe what I would do is have a hashtag and use a hashtag like it gets used in Twitter and things like that. But if I search for hashtag, I don't get any results. And I was trying to find a character that I could use here that I could start things with that wouldn't often be used in names of pages, but would be searchable. And I thought, well, maybe I could have TD hyphen, and then I can search here, TD. That kind of works, but I've got an LTD is showing up and somebody with a name that's got TD in their name. If I go TD hyphen, that actually narrows it down a little bit, so I could use TD for my to-do things, or I could even have to-do, but I think that probably turns up more frequently in my page names. Let's see. Yeah, it's showing up all sorts of things there. So with the green check mark, I think that's for now going to be what I use. And that's going to be my way of tagging things. So like I say, I don't know if anybody else uses anything like this or has suggestions of ways to link to pages with some kind of tagging system. But this was just a quick way for me to basically tag parts of the template that I want to change before I release this. And if you're interested to check out the thing I'm going to be releasing, you'll find that at fastnotion.net. That's a web page that I created to host these various different things that I'm doing. So I have some tutorials on here, and the thing that I'm working on is this QuickShop at the bottom, which is basically a simple shopping list app, but it's quite well organized. I think there's a lot of effort going into making this really usable, and a lot of fine tuning before I release it. So any feedback on that is welcome. I hope you enjoyed this little tutorial.